Hi, today we are going to talk about Vettaiyan, a film directed by T.J. Gnanavel, starring Rajinikanth, Amitabh Bachchan, Tushara Vijayan, Fagad Fasil, Rogini, Ritika, and many more. Truly a multi-starrer and a pan-Indian film. Vettaiyan. It's an interesting film because it talks about hurried justice versus speedy justice. In other words, encounter that's done by police versus law and order in India. The film questions if killings that's done by police in the name of encounter is it a crime or not, and what about law and order in India. The beauty of the film is that instead of answering these questions, the film lets the audience to witness the outcome of a hurried justice, that is a killing that's done by police in the name of encounter in the film, and makes us realize the importance of judicial system in India, which is referred as speedy justice in this film. Going further, this review may contain spoilers, so watch it at your own discretion. The template of Tamil commercial films have become message delivering films until Lokesh Kanagaraj broke it. Vettaiyan is definitely a refreshing film because it does not preach about any social issue or deliver message, or it does not glorify violence unnecessarily. Rather, it takes two social issues into consideration, and it takes right amount of heroism into film, and it questions the hero of the film, who is an encounter specialist, Adityan, played by Rajinikanth, for committing a mistake by killing an innocent in the name of encounter, thinking that he was serving justice. I thoroughly enjoyed the film until intermission when Adityan is questioned for his action. In recent days, we've been seeing violence being celebrated as heroism. This film is definitely an outlier to it because the hero of the film is questioned for ruthlessly killing criminals, or rather killing people who he thinks is a criminal. Is it right or wrong? This realization not only takes Adityan to other perspective but also the audience. That's because when a crime is committed and it is a sensational case, and when a person is suspected to have committed the crime who is from a specific background, how does everyone react to it? Be it common people, media, and police. Everybody wants immediate justice. This reaction is captured so beautifully that I felt that I was watching a real case, and it is also a realization to us to not to have any preconceived notion and look at the other perspective. Now, what about the other side of the crime that was committed and the person who was initially suspected to have committed the crime? When Adityan and his team finds an answer to this question, the film switches to other dimension where it talks about education and its importance to poor people and the business that is happening around it. Especially with entrance exams like NEET coming into picture, whether quality and equal education is given to all the students from all social economic background. The film questions about it, and now we know who is the villain in this film. What I really loved about the first half of the film is that, especially given that it is a commercial film, it avoided a potential conflict of encounter that's done by police versus law and order becoming a hero versus villain. The second half of the film gets into this space, and there is a drama that is happening around hero versus villain, with and the duration of the film is slightly longer, which caters to the needs of the fans of the superstar. Overall, the first half of the film is a good investigative thriller that largely reminded me of the film Pink, given that in both of these films, Amitabh Bachchan was there. And the second half of the film gets into a commercial space, and it largely reminded me of films like Tunivu that questions rich people for exploiting poor people. And this is where a good cinema is coming together with a commercial movie. I really enjoyed how a punchline, which was initially used as a heroism, was later in the film slightly changed and used. And this is purely because of the realization, which makes an encounter specialist who is hero of the film taking class about law and order. So that's all from me. Do watch this film and share your thoughts about it. See you all until next video.